And today is a quick update about my research on the Dongba script. So it's Glyph families of Dongba script. And first of all, a short introduction about this pictographic writing system. It is a logographic writing system. So the basic glyphs are ideographic, and they are created according to the subject. So, for example, there are the real subjects from the nature, like a snake, like a bird, like a human being. And there are also spirits in the writing system. So the god of nature, Shu, is similar to the snake. And there are also the Dhamapala, Dongba, and Yoma, and they are with the shape of the bird. And like the Dongba shaman, he is similar, based on the sitting figure of a human. And this writing system demonstrates to be an open-ended system of symbols. So according to the distinctive criteria, the dictionaries may show different repertoires, varying from 1,300 to 2,100 characters to 3,400 characters. So the inventory of standard characters for the Unicode has been under discussion since 2000. And considering the characteristics of Dongba script, an iconographic index could be a key to construct an extendable database. And my update in this project is that I'm going to apply the Notion Glyph family to construct this iconographic index. And so in this new framework, we need to clarify the notion about 字族, so Glyph family in Chinese 字族. And on one side, the notion Glyph family is comparable to the notion word family, which was coined by Bernard Kagan. According to him, the word families in Chinese are groups of words which may be suspected of being cognate. And they are often represented by phonetically similar characters. For example, the words long and to grow, they are both written in this character, 长 or 长. And they are semantically connected. But there are also characters, they contain the same component, but they are not semantically connected, like a ya, a tooth, the foot, they are connected, but there is also the word to work on, and in which the component ya, the tooth, is a phonetic loan. And the notion about word family can be traced back to Shengxing, so phonological glosses. And one of the earliest works following this approach was Shi Ming, compiled by Liu Xi in Han Dynasty, that is around the Christ. And in this dictionary, each character or word was explained by a homophone. The word family is translated as 词族 in Chinese. And in ancient Chinese, the monosyllabic words accounted for the majority of the lexicon. Two recent works on the word families in Chinese include Wang Li's work and Yu Ming's publication in 1989. And these two works are focused on the word families in Chinese. And so the main difference between Glyph family from the word family can be summarized as the former one is graph-centered, and the latter one is phonetic-centered. And another notion needs to be clarified in this framework is the Dongba Glyph family with the Chinese 字族. The concept of 自族 is traditionally applied to the Chinese teaching since 1990s. And so this term has been used to refer to clusters of characters with common graphemes and has been applied to language acquisition. So its main goal is to figure out the derivation within the writing system. And this theory can be traced back to 右文说. So the characters are read according to their right components by Wang Shenmei in Song Dynasty. That is around 1100 years AD that time. And in Dongba script, it is noticeable that the glyph clusters may contain or share the similar graphemes. And in this shared graphemes can be phonetic loans or semantic symbols. And so the difference between the Dongba 自族 from the Chinese 自族 mainly lies in the structure of the Dongba script. So in the Chinese system, Chinese writing system, one independent character stands for one syllable mainly. But in the Dongba script, one independent character can be a simple or basic pictograph or complex pictograph with fusion units, or it can be complex pictographs with the composed units. And so if you read one character, it can be monosyllabic or it can be compound words or even phrases. So that is the linguistic unit carried by the characters is different between Dongba script and the Chinese. That is the main difference between the Dongba 自族 and the Chinese 自族. And in contrast with the word family studies, the Glyph family study aims at the cognate characters. So the word family studies the cognate words, while the Glyph family studies the cognate characters. And so now we look at some examples. How are the Dongba 自族 look like? So Dongba script is one of the few writing systems of Sino-Tibetan languages, and therefore it provides an opportunity to conduct research on cognate characters. The characters belonging to the same 自族, so the same Glyph family, may be semantically related. Like here we can see water, this is the Dongba pictograph, and the mountain stream. They both contain the water, the pictograph for water, and they are also semantically related. They can also be phonetically related. Like here, the water is read as G, and the mountain stream is low, so they are just semantically related. But they can also be phonetically related, like the slope, bow, and the range of in the field. So it's also read as bow. And then here are two examples of the complex characters with multisyllabic compounds. The pig's mouth and the pig's waist. There are two lunar mansions in the Dongba culture, and one is read as a Boko and one is a Bodo. So they both contain the figure of a pig, and then there is a phonetic component to mark the second syllable. and the two circles are symbols to indicate they are the names for the lunar mansions. And in building up the iconographic index, we may encounter the characters written in similar forms, not identical but similar. For example, the graphic moon. It can be a horizontal moon, that is Heimei, a vertical moon, which means the month, and the inverted moon means night. So the different directions represent the different meanings related to the moon and the night. And there are clusters related to the basic graphic moon. In one of the dictionary, in Fang and He's dictionary, there are 27 glyphs with the component moon. And the two groups, they can be divided into two types, the horizontal moon and the inverted moon. And the tripartite classification is in Living Times dictionary. And in Rock's dictionary, another significant Dongba dictionary, the moons are divided into two types, the horizontal moon and the vertical moon. And how were they read? There are historical reconstructions of the Proto-Tibetan Burmese languages and also Proto-Lolo-Burmese language. So we can have a brief idea about the pronunciations of these characters sharing the same forms in the past. And in this reconstructed pronunciations, we can see these glyphs, they are divided into 4 groups. The moon, the month, the soul, they are in the last group. The night is in the Ya group, and the night, spend the night, homophonic to perch in Nasi, but there are 2 pronunciations in the past in Tibeto-Burman languages. And so we need to check more clusters of this kind to figure out the networks among the glyphs. So the significance of this research, one thing is that it can contribute to a clear illustration of the grammatical features of the Dongba glyphs and the semantic network among them. And these glyph families could provide the evidence for developing the metastatic flow chart. Like in the case, the moon, the month, the night, they are possibly related, semantically related, that they have taken the same component. And in a broader view, by scrutinizing the glyph, Dongba glyphs can unveil the mechanisms between cognates and the graphic presentations, and to figure out the development of a writing system, especially to establish the developmental path of phonetic writing system. And that is my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. More questions? No questions, so thank you very much, Shu. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And